Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is UFC Investor. In this video, we're going to be going over my bets, picks, and predictions for Usman versus Buckley. We're going to be talking about fighters like Kamaru Usman, Rose Namajunas, Malcolm Wellmaker, Cody Garbrandt. So it should be a good set of fights, guys. Let's get started with the first fight. Alright guys, so in the main event, we have Kamaru Usman versus Joaquin Buckley. This one, guys, I don't want to say it was really straightforward to call, but Joaquin Buckley is a younger guy. He's been showing that he's really good. Usman, he's old. He was champ. Everyone makes fun of his knees. And in saying all that, I'm going to be picking Buckley in round 3 TKO. Honestly, guys, I feel like he really has proven me wrong a couple times. I picked wrong. I think I picked him against him like maybe 2-3 fights ago, and I was wrong. So after what he did to Wonder Boy, I was kind of like, all right, this guy's like really good. Especially after what he did to Kobe, dude, that was like impressive. And not to say Kamaru and Usman are at the same level, Kamaru and Usman, Kamaru and Kobe are at the same level, but I kind of see that they're almost at the same level to me in my eyes, especially at this stage in their fighting career. So I'm thinking Buckley is going to be able to finish Usman as well, and I'm picking round 3 TKO. I don't see a submission. Buckley gets mostly KOs, so I'm hoping he should be able to get another finish in Usman in this one. I'm pretty confident in this pick. I really like it. I really do think Buckley's going to win. I did put a bet on Buckley and Rose as a parlay, so I like those picks. But for now, yeah, Buckley is the pick for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this one. If Kamaru were to win, man, honestly, I don't know what I would pick. I would pick maybe a decision, maybe, or something. I could see Usman maybe getting like a decision through points, just surviving, winning some rounds. But I don't know. I really like the Buckley pick on this one, guys. Let's go to the next fight. All right, guys. So in the co-main event, we have Thug Rose Namajunas versus Miranda Maverick. And this one, guys, I think it was pretty straightforward. When I first looked at it, I already had the pick on Rose, and now when I kind of reviewed it, I like the Rose pick. I feel like Rose has fought way better competition. She was champ. And Miranda, like she's impressed me from time to time, but I don't know. I just don't think she's at the level that Rose is. So I'm picking Rose by decision. I just like the pick. I didn't really think too much of it. I'd be a little surprised if Maverick wins, honestly, and I think that's what's kind of driving my pick here. Right now, the odds have Rose at a minus 241, Mavericks a plus 206. So it seems like a lot of people agree on this one. I'm pretty sure Rose is going to be able to outstrike her, and Miranda's probably going to try to take it to the ground. And I don't think Rose is going to be able to is going to fall for that. I think she's going to run around, stay up and outstrike Maverick. So in this one, guys, I like the Rose pick by decision. I don't see Rose finishing Maverick. I think it'll be like it's 3 rounds, so I think it'll be how should I put it? An exciting fight, I would say, because if it was 5 rounds, I think it might be a little boring. So 3 rounds is good, and I think Rose is going to be able to pull it off on this one. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight. All right, guys. So in this next fight, we have Edmen Shahbazyan versus Andre Petroski. Guys, in this one, I was really torn. Like, I can see Edmen winning, but I just kind of want to side with the side of Andre, guys, and I think I'm going to stick with it. I'm really unsure about this pick, because Shahbazyan can easily KO Andre. Andre has only lost by KOs or TKOs, it seems like. So Edmen seems like he could easily do that to Andre if he catches him. But I don't know. I feel like Andre has been doing pretty good recently. He's on a 3-fight unanimous decision win streak. He beat Rodolfo Vieira, Dylan Burka, Josh Fremd, who aren't really like the best strikers. Most of those guys are ground game guys. And with Edmen, he's a striker. Edmen has like a back-to-back winning record. Lost to Anthony Hernandez, went to AJ Dobson, lost to GM3, went to Dylan Burka. So, and Shahbazyan has been fighting some really good names, including Imavov, Jack Hermanson, Derek Brunson, and he usually loses to like these bigger names, and he usually beats like the smaller names, I would say. And Andre, I don't know, man. I feel like he's in the middle. I feel like Andre is like good enough to be considered like up there with like the ranked guys, the well-known guys, and then Shahbazyan. I don't know, man. This is a really hard pick. Right now, the odds have Shahbazyan at a minus 170. Petroski's a plus 145. So I'm just gonna go with my gut on this one, guys. I'm like I said, I'm really unsure. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen this fight. I just kind of hope Andre wins because I'm picking him now. I don't know if I'll switch. I can't promise you guys that I won't switch, but I like the Petroski side. I feel like all he has to do is just not get knocked out, and he'll win. Take down Shahbazyan and control him for the most of the fight. And that's kind of boring to say. You would hope it'd be more exciting than that. But yeah, guys, I feel like Petroski has a path to victory just by controlling the fight, winning by points. And Shabazian, if he were to win, I think he can finish Petroski in round 1 or 2. So I think that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna pick Petroski and maybe bet Shabazian to win in rounds 1 or 2 by KO. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Like I said, it's really hard to call. I'm really unsure about it. I might switch. I hate to say that, but yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight. All right, guys. So in this next fight, we have Cody Garbrandt versus Raoni Barcelos. This one, guys, I'm a little worried. I'm a little unsure. I'm a little surprised as well, knowing that Cody Garbrandt is the underdog at a plus 175. Raoni Barcelos is a minus 205. And I can see why. Raoni just came off of beating Payne Talbot, who was on a tear, I would say. Payne Talbot was kind of like, people had high expectations for him, and Raoni just kind of controlled him in the fight, took him down. I think he subbed Payne Talbot. I'm not too sure. I got to double check that. But yeah, guys, Raoni kind of showed that he has really good grappling versus like a striker, at least a young striker in Talbot. And I'm wondering if he's going to be able to do the same thing to Cody in terms of like taking him down, not letting Cody strike. Oh, he beat Talbot by unanimous decision. He didn't finish Talbot. So this one, guys, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. If Raoni doesn't get Garbrandt to the ground, I feel like Garbrandt has a great chance of outstriking Raoni and maybe knocking him out. So in saying that, I hate to say that I doubt myself again, but I'm picking Garbrandt, guys. I'm picking another underdog in Garbrandt. This is the second underdog, so I'm a little worried, honestly. But I like to pick. I'm going to follow my gut, I think Garbrandt can get a KO. I think his takedown defense is better than Payne Talbot's. I think it's like at 80%, I believe. And yeah, guys, I feel like Cody, he had some time off, and I feel like he, after the Figgy loss, I feel like he's not taking things way more seriously, but I feel like he took some time off to kind of, probably recollect, get better. Because before that, he was on a 2-fight winning streak versus Trevin Jones, Brian Keller. So in this one, guys, I think Garbrandt wins. I kind of want to pick KO. Why did I pick decision? I'm going to pick KO. I'm going to switch it. I'm going to pick round 2 Cody Garbrandt KO. Even though I feel like it could easily happen in round 1, maybe in round 3. So in this one, guys, let me know what you guys think about this one. The odds have Cody at an underdog, and I'm picking him. I'm a little unsure, but I'm going to follow my gut on this one. And yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight. All right, guys, so in this next fight, we have Mansour Abdul Malik versus Cody Brundage. This one, guys, I think it's really straightforward. Both of them have a lot of finishes early in the rounds. And I'm picking Malik on this one, guys. I don't think you guys are surprised. I think he's like a minus 800. Yeah, he's a minus 800 at the moment, which I think it's a little bit much, honestly, because Cody Brundage has way more UFC experience. Granted, in saying that, I do think this one ends in a KO. Like I said earlier, it looks like both of them finished their fights early in the rounds. Brundage just came off a win, beating Julian Marquez in round 1 KO. And before that, he lost to Bo Nickel, round 2 rear naked choke. Malik, on the other hand, he's undefeated. He's 2-0 in the UFC. He has a finish in rounds 1 and round 2 in the UFC versus Nick Klein and Desko Todorovic. So this one, guys, I feel like I like the side of Malik. He's literally like on a what is it? One. Literally all of his fights have ended in round 1 or 2. Only his last fight, actually no, yeah, 2 of his fights ended in round 2. All of the rest ended in round 1. So in this one, guys, I feel like Malik is doing something right. I feel like the odds are kind of saying something. I do respect Brundage's UFC experience, but I don't know. I feel like in this one, I'm gonna go with the fighter that hasn't lost in this battle of KO. So I'm gonna side with Malik by round 1 KO. I feel like he can catch Brundage, and I feel like this is like the changing of the guard kind of. But in saying all that, I do want to bet on Brundage by round 1 or 2 TKO, and I think I already did. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this one. I think this one's gonna end in a finish. I'd be surprised if it ends in a decision. So yeah, guys, let's go to the next fight. All right, guys, so in this next fight, we have Alonzo Menifield versus Umar Sy. And this one, guys, I feel like it's not straightforward, but pretty straightforward because the odds have Sy at a minus 700. Menifield is a plus 500. And I can see why, recently Alonzo hasn't been doing the greatest. In the last 3, he's lost 2 out of 3 of them versus Carlos Olberg and Azamat Mirzakhanov. And, I don't blame him. So those are some big names, especially Azamat. He just got a round 1 finish. And then he got a win over Julius Walker, who was debuting in the UFC. I think that was a really close fight between the two of them. He got a split decision win. So I don't blame him for that one really either, because Julius Walker seems to be pretty good too. I don't want to underrate him. So this one, guys, I feel like the odds are kind of incorrect. I feel like it should be a little closer, but I do side with Umar on this one, guys. I'm picking him by round 2 TKO, mostly because he is undefeated. He's 11-0. He's pretty big at 6'4". He's from France, and he's pretty well rounded. He has submission wins, TKOs, decision wins, and he already has 2 wins in the UFC. 2 wins in the UFC, one by rear naked choke. Versus Tuko Tokos and Do Woon Jung by decision unanimously. I'm not really impressed by those wins too much, so I do think this is a step up in competition for him. So I feel like in this one, I could see a finish from Sai, because I've seen Menifield get kind of sloppy. I'm thinking of that Olberg fight, and just kind of get finished. But I can also see a decision win for Sai on this one. I kind of want to switch to decision, but I'm going to side with the fact that Sai could get another finish, because in the last 5 fights, he's had a round 1 finishes. I'm going to switch to round 1. So it's either round 1 or decision for me on this one. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Sai on this one. I feel like I'm a little unsure, because I like Menifield. I know he's decent. So I think on this one, I'm picking Sai by round 1 KO, but I'm going to be picking Menifield to win by a decision. And if not, maybe just like inside the distance or something like that, because I do like Menifield's capability, but I feel like Sai is like the new generation, the new era. And yeah, the odds are kind of saying that too. And I feel like in terms of like the betting, I feel like Alonso is going to have more value. So, I feel like, the pick for Sai and the bet is on Menifield on this one, guys. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight. And all right, guys. For the next fight, we have Paul Craig versus Rodolfo Bellato, who had to pull out. I don't know if it was like last week or a couple weeks ago because of herpes. But anyways, in this one, guys, I have Bellato to win, the herpes guy. So I think he should be able to finish Craig in round 2. Right now, the odds have Bellato at a -400. Craig's a +300. But in saying that, guys, I am for sure betting Craig by submission. Probably putting like 50 cents, me. Just not too much on Craig to win. Because, guys, like, I do like betting on Craig because of the value, but I don't think he's going to win. If you guys look at his fight record, I think he's lost, like, his last 3 fights. Let me double check on that. Bellato has gotten a lot of finishes recently, but Paul Craig has lost his last 3 fights, versus Bo Nickel, Chao Bralho, Brendan Allen. And, those are some pretty big names. The Bo Nickel loss isn't really too impressive, though. That one kind of showed how, like, mid Paul Craig is. And not to say Bo Nickel sucks, but, like, Bo Nickel's not, like, top 5. Maybe not even top 10, And then Bellato, on the other hand, he has had 2 wins in the UFC. Oh, no, 1 win in the UFC. And it was a ground and pound finish versus Iho Potiera, which I'm not really surprised. Ihor really either gets to finish or gets finished. So in this one, guys, I feel like Bellato could get another finish in round 2, but I can easily see a decision win for Bellato as well if he kind of plays it safe, But I do see him finishing Craig, and that's on picking him by round 2 TKO. I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like I'm a little unsure about the pick. Maybe it's the odds where I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It should be a little closer, because I do respect Paul Craig's history and his UFC experience, but I don't know. The record he has recently is not the best. So I'd be surprised if Paul Craig wins. I'd be like a little happy, honestly. I'd be like, oh, okay, he got to win. So this one, guys, for sure betting Paul Craig to win inside the distance and by submission. Not much, 50 cents. And then Bellato to win by round 2 TKO. This one, guys, I don't think I'm going to bet on Bellato. Man, because like moneyline, I don't think it's worth it. And then round 2 TKO is probably not the best odds. I don't know. Just like, I feel like he could for sure get a finish, but maybe I'm just doubting myself again. So yeah, guys, let's go to the next fight and let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, so in this next fight, we have Michael Chiesa versus Court McGee. And this one, guys, I don't know what Chiesa does, but I feel like he gets, like, not setup fights, but I don't know. I feel like he gets, like, a lot of easy fights, guys. I'm picking him by round 2 submission for Chiesa. And I know, guys, Court McGee has never been submitted. And I don't know. I feel like Chiesa can change that, Like, it's pretty impressive that Chiesa has gone 2 rear naked chokes in the last 2 fights. versus Tony Ferguson, Max Griffin, who are probably training against that, you know. So it's probably for sure a confidence boost. And Chiesa fighting McGee, who McGee is just not impressive, you know. In his last 4 fights, he's been finished in 2 of them, lost 3. He's only won 1 in his last 4 versus Tim Means. He got a neck crank. So I feel like it kind of plays into Chiesa's game, into taking it to the ground. So I feel like Chiesa, not to say he got like another or another easy win on this one, but I can see him winning by submission, if not decision. I like the submission. I feel like he's for sure going to keep trying the submission, even though Court McGee hasn't been finished. Right now, the odds have Chiesa at a -350. McGee is a +285. So it seems like a lot of people agree on this one. I wonder what the odds are for Chiesa by submission, but I want to consider betting it. But I don't really trust Chiesa, especially because McGee's never been submitted before. So if McGee wins, I think he has a chance. I'm not super confident in Chiesa, so that's probably why I'm just going to be putting 50 cents for McGee to win by decision, and that's it. Because McGee, he usually wins by decision. You know, he did get a finish in the last fight, but the 2 wins before that were by unanimous decision in 2022, 2021. So, yeah, guys, I think Chiesa wins in this one. McGee has a chance, but I'm picking Chiesa by round 2 submission. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight. All right, guys. So in this next fight, we have Malcolm Wallmaker versus Chris Motino. And this one, guys, if you guys didn't know, if you guys haven't really been watching UFC in the past, like I would say like a year, maybe 2 years. I don't even remember the last time that Chris Motino fought. Chris Motino fought Sean O'Malley, and O'Malley just picked him apart, guys. Like I would say you might feel bad for Chris, like the way he was getting beat up. I think they should have like ended the fight because like Chris was just getting like pieced up and just kind of taking damage for no reason, you know. Like Sean O'Malley beat, oh wow, he's had some fights in between. Holy crap, yeah. So Chris Motino lost to Sean O'Malley in 2021. Wow, it's been that long? Holy crap. Anyway, so he lost to Sean O'Malley. Then he lost again in the UFC to Guido Canetti. I don't even remember that fight, honestly. He lost by round. Oh no, so O'Malley finished him in round 3. I thought O'Malley beat him by decision, but O'Malley finished him standing TKO at the end of the fight in round 3. Same thing for Guido Canetti in round 1 in 2022. And then Chris Motino got out of the UFC, went to another organization where he got, wow, 5 finishes in a row, guys, in Combat Zone, CFS. But you know, these guys are probably not the level of UFC fighters that Malcolm Wallmaker could be. Wallmaker just quit his job and now he's a full-time UFC fighter. And if you guys didn't see his last fight, he beat Cameron Simon. He knocked him out. So I think he's going to do the same thing versus Chris Motino, and I think that's why the odds have him at a -2,000. Chris Motino's at +100. So yeah, guys, I think this one's pretty straightforward. I think everyone agrees that Wallmaker's probably going to win. I don't even want to say like I'll put 50 cents on Chris Motino to win, because it's just like I feel like I'll just be donating, you know. So I think I might just for fun, but like Wallmaker is a pick here, guys. I think he's gonna get a round 1 finish versus Chris Motino. I think it's a setup fight. I think they're trying to make Wallmaker like a bigger name to make him fight like another bigger name and make like not a super fight, but you know, like a big fight. So this one, guys, I feel like it's really straightforward. Wallmaker probably gets a finish, probably by TKO. I'm picking round 1. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight. All right, guys. So in this next fight, we have Cody Durden versus Jose Ochoa. Man, guys, I was super on the fence about this one, guys. Really still on the fence. I feel like I could still switch my pick, but I don't know, man. This one's a really hard fight to call for me. Right now, the odds have Cody at a +168. Ochoa's a -193. So people are leaning to the side of Ochoa, but I'm picking Durden, guys. I don't know, man. That's what I was picking when I first looked, and even when I'm like reviewing it, I still kind of want to side with Durden, you know. Yes, I know he lost 3 of his last 4 fights. He only beat Matt Schnell by ninja choke in round 2, and Matt Schnell was pretty much on his way out of retirement. And Jose Ochoa, he just recently lost to Loner Kavanaugh, who actually is really decent. Kavanaugh's decent, and he lost him by unanimous. So, and I kind of saw some highlights of that fight. Jose Ochoa did look pretty decent in some moments, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if that's going to be enough versus Durden. I'm just not really sure, guys. This is like a really hard fight to call. Like, I can easily side with Ochoa, and be happy with the pick. But I think I'm just gonna go with my gut on this one, guys, and pick another underdog. I think this might be like the third underdog or something. So I'm gonna keep reviewing this one until Saturday and see where I kind of land on this one. I think I have to kind of look at the stats to kind of maybe decide a little bit better, because I feel like this one's really close. You know, we have the guy with Durden being a UFC experienced guy. Ochoa's like the new, not debuting, but like he's the new guy in the UFC who lost his debut. Probably has a chip on his shoulder. And yeah, guys, I feel like Durden is gonna be capable enough to mix it up and beat Ochoa. I would hope Durden takes Ochoa to the ground and controls him. Maybe gets a submission or something. But I would at least hope Durden gets a decision win on this one, guys. But still, like I said, really, really unsure. Gonna re-review it. But I am picking the underdog in Durden on this one, guys. Yeah, the odds seem to have Ochoa as the favorite. And I think that might be for a reason. So maybe I got to look at more of Ochoa's fighting just to double check. But just from the record, I'm going to be siding with Durden on this one, guys. Let's go to the next fight. And please let me know what you guys think about this one, because this one's super hard to call. But yeah, let's go to the next one. All right, guys. So in this next fight, we have Ricky Simon versus Cameron Smotherman. Cameron Smotherman. And this one, guys, I think it's pretty straightforward. Right now, the odds have Ricky Simon at a minus 515. Smotherman is a plus 390. Yes, guys, I'm picking Simon, and I think most of you guys know that Cameron Smotherman probably he took this fight on short notice. He was Simon was supposed to fight Charles Jourdain, which is a way harder fight to call. So I'm kind of glad. I feel like the side is easily on Simon now. Smotherman, you know, I have high hopes for him. I was a little impressed in his debut versus Jake Hadley. I think he was like a big underdog, and he beat Hadley. And then he lost to Sergey Saidi by unanimous decision. So I'm not sure where I'm at with Smotherman at this point. Like, I know Smotherman is decent, and I don't know what exactly he expects from taking the fight short notice. Like, I don't know if he's... And when I say that, I feel like did Smotherman take the fight because he just wanted the paycheck, or did he really take the fight because he thinks he can beat Simon, you know? And that's what makes me wonder, like, is he doing the UFC a favor and he's just taking the fight, or is Cameron Smotherman really kind of expecting to win, you know? And I'm going to side with the fact that he's just doing the UFC a favor, because he is 1-1 in the UFC, so maybe he just came off a loss. So I'm wondering if he just kind of wanted to say yes because he came off that loss. Then the UFC's like, oh, hey, don't worry, like, if you lose to Ricky, don't worry about it, we'll give you another fight, it's short notice kind of thing, you know? And then Simon, you know, he was supposed to fight Charles Jourdain, and I think they just wanted to keep Simon on the card, as well as Simon really wanting to fight. So Simon just got a finish versus Javid Basharat by round 1 straight right, which is really impressive, I would say. So I don't think he's going to finish Smotherman. I mean, I don't think so, but it's easily likely. His last, like, 3 wins come in finishes. Round 1 KO versus Javid. In 2022, he beat Jack Shore by triangle choke. 2021, he beat Rafael Asuncao or something like that. Right hook and uppercut. But in between then, he's lost to Yadong Song, Mario Batista, Vinicius Oliveira. I don't blame him for the Mario and Yadong losses, but Vinicius, he's decent. I think this one goes to decision, and I think Simon should win, just based off the fact that Smotherman took it on short notice, and also because of Simon's experience. And I think Smotherman is probably like in shape, but I just don't think he's going to be ready for the level of experience that Simon has. And like I said, Simon's a big favorite, minus 515. Smotherman's a plus 390. So I think in this one, I'll probably just put 50 cents on Smotherman by decision in case he pulls off another win like he did with Hadley and wins as a big underdog. I don't think he will, so I think Simon's the pick on this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight. All right, guys, so in this next fight, we have Phil Rowe versus Ang J. Lusa. This one, guys, I was a little torn, honestly. Like, I do side with the Lusa by decision, but still, I'm a little unsure, honestly, because I could see Phil Rowe winning. If you guys look at if you guys look at the odds right now, Lusa is a favorite at a minus. He's a minus 143. Rowe is a plus 123. So it's pretty even, honestly. It's a pick 'em, and I kind of agree. I feel like Lusa has a good chance to win if he just plays it safe and outpoints Phil Rowe. If you guys look at Phil Rowe's record, his last 3 fights, he's lost 2 of them by decision, and his last 4 fights, he's won 2 of them by finish. So, and kind of looking at that, it seems like Phil Rowe is probably trying to get a finish and might not win the points battle versus Lusa, who has gone 2 unanimous decision wins in the last 3 fights, and his last 4 fights have gone to decision, Lusa. So this one, guys, I feel like it does go to decision, and I feel like Lusa, as long as he doesn't get KO'd, obviously he's gonna win by decision. Phil Rowe, on the other hand, he is the underdog, and I feel like he could get a finish. His last 3 wins come in rounds 3, rounds 2, and rounds 2. And then 2 of those fights, he's actually missed weight, so that's funny. So not to say if he misses weight on this one, he's going to win, but I'm going to pay attention to that. If Phil Rowe misses weight, he might actually do better, you know? It seems like his last 2 wins, he's won not because he's missed weight, but coincidentally, he's missed weight in those fights too. So this one, guys, I'm going to stick with the Lusa pick, but I can easily see Phil Rowe getting a finish. It might be Lusa's first KO loss, you know? But I'm going to side with the MMA math on this one and think that Lusa's not going to get KO'd. And I don't think he's going to lose to Phil Rowe by decision. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Let's go to the next fight, guys. Alright, guys. So in this next fight, we have Vanessa Demopoulos versus Jamie Lynn Horth. And this one, guys, I feel like it's really straightforward on this one too, you know? It seems like most likely it'll go by 2 decision. I'm picking Horth by decision. Right now, the odds have Jamie Lynn Horth at a minus 600. It's funny to say, you know. Vanessa Demopoulos is a plus 425. And not to say I agree with the odds, but I really do like the Horth pick. I mean, if you guys just look at the records, Horth has fought, I would say, the better names in Miranda Maverick. Ivana Petrovic, not really so much. I'm kind of surprised she lost by split on that one. And then she lost to Veronica Hardy by split. But then before that, she beat Haley Counin. So she's 2-2 in the UFC, Horth is. And then on the other hand, we have Vanessa Demopoulos, who has fought a lot in the UFC. It seems like she's 4-3 in the UFC. No, I'm sorry, 5-4 in the UFC. So it seems like Vanessa has the more experience and has a more, just more experience in the UFC. And I feel like it's not going to really pay off because, I don't know, man. In the last 2 fights, Vanessa's been kind of controlled on the ground, and that just does not look good. It seems like Horth has like the game plan or the blueprint to beat Vanessa, which is just to take Vanessa to the ground and control her, which I think she can easily do. Horth is bigger than Vanessa, who is a little smaller. And yeah, guys, I feel like Horth just has to take Vanessa to the ground and control her there. Maybe get a finish versus Vanessa. I kind of doubt it. I think this one's going to decision for sure. So yeah, guys, right now Horth is a big favorite. I'm not going to be betting on Horth, not putting her in any parlays, or if I'm going to bet on this one, I'll probably bet Vanessa by decision just for fun, you know. I feel like Horth is capable of losing. I'm not saying Horth is a lock, you know. I mean, I like the Horth pick, but I'm not saying she's a lock. I'm like 60% sure. I'm comfortable with the pick, but for sure not going to like put her in a bunch of parlays or money line her straight up, you know. Minus 600 is crazy. So yeah, guys, Vanessa has a chance to win by decision. It seems like her last 4 wins have come by decision, by split too. So I think in this one, I think I would put 50 cents on Vanessa Demopoulos by split decision just in case. Not to say you should, but that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, guys, this one is easy to call, but just kind of like, I think it might be boring. I think maybe that's why I kind of feel underwhelmed with it. So yeah, guys, that was the first fight of the night, or my last pick for the video. Thank you so much if you guys have gone to this point. If you guys have seen on the screen by now, I'm pretty sure you guys have, I'm number 12 on UFC Tapology. It's crazy to say that I'm like, I hate, not to, you know, not to brag, but I feel like I've been doing so well recently, and I can say that I'm one of the best predictors recently as number 12 on Tapology. So I'd love to say that, but I still want to be number 1, if not break into top 10. Man, I would love to see like a number 1 to 10 next to my name, maybe 1 through 9, because I feel like 12 is pretty close to 10. So maybe top 5, 1 through 5 would be sick. If not, number 1 is the goal, as it's always been, guys, and it's possible. As you guys can see, I can do it. I just gotta, you know, follow my gut. You know, that's what I've been doing with the last picks. I think in this video I'll show you guys my picks for like the last recent events to lead me up to number 12, so you guys can see the picks that I've done to lead me to this ranking. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people did well last weekend, but, you know, 12 out of 13, I can't complain with that. One wrong, you know, I cannot complain. I was super happy when I found out, you know, and I was doubting myself again. Like, I think I made some money off betting on Mario, and then I was doubting myself, and I bet what I won off of Mario on Shadow O'Malley because I thought Marab might lose, even though I picked Marab. But anyways, so I lost my betting money, but those are my results for my predictions last weekend. And that's what got me from number 53 to number 12 on Tapology. So really, really happy with that. Like I said, number 1 is still the goal. So those are my results for last week and the weeks before that. Now this is my account balance and my investment account balance. If you guys didn't know, every week I bet $25 on all these fights. And I also invest that same amount into this bank account, into this account. And it's a robo portfolio, so it just kind of like invests for me. So that's pretty much the same amount that I've been losing in betting over the time that I've been betting. I would say some years. Yeah, guys, that's my investment account balance. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have been here from the start, I appreciate it so much. I'm gonna keep going until I get to number 1. I think at least until I get to number 1, I think I'll keep doing the UFC predictions. And I think I kind of told myself after I get number 1 on UFC Tapology, I'm probably move to like PFL or something like that. Maybe start doing both. I just don't know if I'll have time to do both and like, you know, like fully accurately. And yeah, guys, that's the plan. That's the picks so far. That's the account balance so far. Right now I have, I think, 72 subscribers. So I've been getting more subscribers with the better rank that I've been getting. So if you guys haven't been subscribing recently, guys, please subscribe. You never know, I might get number 1. And not to say you should follow all my picks, because guys, this week is super hard to call. Like, usually I'm pretty like happy with the picks, where I'm like not really doubtful with most of them. But this one, guys, man, you guys saw, I think I picked like 3 underdogs. And I'm not saying I'm gonna switch like a bunch of picks, but I am gonna re-review some of these picks. I think if you guys heard some of like the way I felt about some of them, you can tell which ones I'm gonna reconsider. Some of them I'm pretty confident I'm gonna stick with, like Rose and Joaquin. Those are like locks to me. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna consider the other side on those, even though Usman does have a chance, I think. But anyways, so yeah, guys, those are my my picks for this week, and thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing if you guys haven't. If you guys haven't, please subscribe. It definitely helps me out, motivates me. I wanted to get 100 subscribers before the end of the summer. So thank you guys so much, and yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.
I told you that I was a mess, okay? I get out of bed and get dressed, okay? I think about ways I can fuck on your friend. That's something I never confessed, okay? God got me to protect, okay? Mama, I paid off the debt, okay? Baby king waiting in the wings. You fucking him now, I'm gonna be next one day. Skr, 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 skr. You wake up and floss like I'm not for gossip. You nigga fraud like I'm in the mosh pit. This ain't for stage fright. Black out the tent, then skirt off the lot. When turbo ferocious, ain't I? Your bitch on hypnosis, ain't I?